Hello, my name is David Endon, and I'm here today to tell you about something that I feel that I've made a positive impact or a positive contribution to. So I think the most important thing that I really have to say is, with my time working with the cats at Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, I sort of learned this philosophy, working for a nonprofit and working for these abandoned, abused, and neglected animals, that every single second of the day, and therefore every single cent that comes in or goes out of the facility that day, directly impacts the cats. Because our mission is to give them a sort of a second chance at life and the best quality of that life. So I sort of carried this mentality with me as I left my internship and fully funded and filmed, and I'm right now producing a documentary on the sanctuary itself. So that's something that I'm working on every day. And I feel like over time, that is something that is definitely going to positively contribute and have a positive impact for the exotic pet trade and pertaining to big cats. The other thing that I'm currently working on is a legislation to make it illegal for the general public to own big cats. And this has been extremely challenging. Again, this isn't something that has come to pass yet. There's a current legislation out there that basically says that you don't have the right to own a tiger. And as social entrepreneurs, we know that that's not really finding the intersection to the problem. And so what my team and I have actually done is we've come up with, and we use the same guidelines, this global, social, and sustainable solution to this. And so that's something I'm also working on every single day. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I strive every single day for these animals to create a positive impact on their lives, and to make sure that no other cat has to live a life that they have lived. Going through my professional science masters in zoo, aquarium, and animal shelter management, I basically was giving or contributing positively every day, because what I would do is I would take everything I learned that day in digital marketing, or everything I learned that day in animal behavior, which is the latest research and hasn't gotten as far as to be explained to captive animals facilities yet, and I have brought that directly back to Turpentine Creek. What I want to talk to you about that I think is more of a measurable positive impact, and not so much as a futuristic positive impact, was my time at Turpentine Creek. Basically, you're there for 7 months straight, and you work from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock every single day, outside in the cold, every single weather condition possible, and you work 6 days a week with 1 day off. And so a lot of the animals that we see at Turpentine Creek are victims of the exotic pet trade. So they have declawed paws, which for a house cat is fine, but for a big cat causes a lot of issues. So we see all sorts of arthritis and deformities. There's inbreeding, so breeding relatives together, and we see all sorts of deformities and diseases with that, and so on and so forth. And so what we really strive to do is create a pain management program at Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. And it shows the success of the pain management program here at Turpentine Creek, where during my internship, CJ could barely get up and walk around, and as you can see, he's perfectly fine, throwing his weight about. However, that definitely added on a big cost annually each year. And so what I decided to do is take my 1 day off each week and create a professional letter and send that out to every single supplement company, every single distribution company and manufacturer that pretty much exists, from Walmart to bodybuilding.com, etc., looking for glucosamine, B complex, fish oil, things of that nature. And we were actually able to get in touch with a number of suppliers. We worked out an agreement where basically at the end of the year, when those companies have produced an excess amount of supplements, they can take that, instead of losing money on it, they can donate to the refuge and get a tax deduction on that. So that was my young global social and sustainable solution to how do we afford pain management for these animals that shouldn't be in pain, without further taking away, right? Because as I said in the beginning, every cent and every second counts when you're talking about giving these animals a second chance of life. And so that's my biggest positive impact. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what's going on with my teaching assistantship, and I could definitely use the scholarship. So I hope that you've learned a little bit about me and understand that I work for these animals every day, and it would definitely help out. So thank you.